Okay, today we're playing chess. I just played my first game and I did win, so my rating went up a little bit. Um, I'm decent at chess, but I would definitely say I'm not great at all. I just know how pieces work and stuff, and I used to play a little bit in my younger days. But I don't know. I've seen people play on chess.com and stuff, and it looks fun, so we're going to try it out. So we're going to get into my second game. Oh, I'm black this time. Interesting. We'll just copy his move. His or her. Now, I'm not expecting to win this because now that I'm a higher rating, I'm going against better people. Let's see here. I'll go with this. I'm thinking of setting this up. Setting this pawn to go up here. Oh, wow. Okay. For some reason, I didn't see that. Okay. I'm stupid. I need to just relax and see what I can do here. We'll just do that, just to back him off a bit. Now we'll do this. Okay. That makes sense. So he doesn't have to move his knight anymore. It also gives him a way out instead of having to do something over here or go back into their own space. If I just check him. What is their response? To either block it with something or he's probably gonna block it with something. I mean, that's what I would do. Yeah. And it's also attacking my queen, so that forces me to move. So that's, yeah, that's good. Let's see. Yeah, that wasn't a great move on my part, but that's fine. It's only my second game, so I'm not expecting much. What if I do this, though? Because my plan right now is to go up in here and try and get his rook. But all he has to do is move that knight, and then he's fine. Yep, there it is. But I still can get the pawn if I want it, right? I believe so. But is that a good move? Don't ask me. Well, I do have to move my queen either way because it's being attacked right now. So whatever, let's just do that. What is his response? Or her? Yeah, I was thinking that because I can't take this pawn because it's being protected by the knight. So basically, I can't move back. I have to move to a different square. Or a different, what do you call it? Column. Otherwise, the rook will just take the queen, so I have to go here. Now what? Okay. He really wants my queen with that rook, but I don't think he can get it right now if I make right moves. If I come... let's see. If I go down here and I think this a safe move is just to come all the way down here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we'll do that. He still can move that and then attack me with that discover check. Yep, exactly what I just said was gonna happen. Okay, so I guess I'll just move here instead. What's he gonna do? Move the knight up here or something? That still doesn't do anything. He just really wants my queen, but I don't think he can get it right now. I always have a safe spot to go to. Especially now, I can just retreat all the way back here if I want to. What will they do? I should think about what I'm gonna do. I should start developing more pieces, because I can't just go around the entire board using my queen only. It's not safe or really smart. So... okay. That is what I thought would happen. Now, if I take this, I lose my queen, because he'll just take that. Take the queen with his bishop. But I need to protect this square as well, because if I just move my queen randomly, like here, he can move his knight here and fork my king and my rook, in which case I lose the rook. So, if I simply bring it, what, here or here, that will not happen. So we're gonna do this. And if he doesn't move his knight, then I can take it with my pawn. Okay. Okay, it's being... my king is still being... our queen is still being attacked, so I need to do something again. Can't move it there. If I move there, it's just going to be the same situation. I'll just retreat it. I can go here now, though, because the knight isn't there anymore. Sure. We each have a pawn. He's obviously in a better position because... oh, okay. Interesting move. So if I take that, he can take that, and then that attacks my queen. If I go here, that puts him in check, and he has to block it with something. should bring one of my knights out, because those are the easiest to maneuver around. If I move this here, what happens? I'll do that. Because if he takes, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. But if I were to move my knight out, and he takes, then maybe I can get that pawn for free. But that's not ideal. It doesn't really matter. But what I'm thinking is if I can get there with my knight, then I can attack the rook, and I will definitely do a rook for a knight trade. Oh. That is not what I was expecting. Let's see. If I do that, he can come out here. I think I should just move it. Yeah, I'll move it here. Okay. Is this a free pawn? I think it is. Yeah, I'll take the pawn. Can't take either of these, though, because it's being protected by the knight. Oh, okay. What is... Okay, the bishop is protecting the knight. He's got some pretty good defense going on here. Whenever people castle, I'm inclined to try and do something with this pawn here, because the king cannot escape unless they provide an escape earlier on before that happens. So maybe I'll try and do something with that. He's probably going to try and get stuff out here so he can use his rook and his queen on this row. So I'll just attack that to try and delay this from happening, and maybe he'll blunder and move his bishop there for some reason, and then I'll take it with my queen. I doubt that'll happen, though. But I do want to get my knight out. One of them. The only way to really attack this is if I have a rook like here. And, okay. So, I possibly want to try and develop that. Or I could use a knight, but the knight would have to be here or here, in which case both are being guarded by something. So that I don't have to back it up even more. But the simpler decision is just to have a rook here, so I'll just try and do that. But this square is protected by the bishop, so I have to find a safe way out of this position somehow. I can just move the pawn up once more, and then... that's not going to work, though. Yeah, this isn't looking too good for me. Interesting move. I wonder what that was for. Because he can't move here. It's not really doing anything for him. In fact, it's kind of blocking this column. So I don't know why that was a... Why they did that. Because that wasn't a free pawn, because it's being guarded by the knight. I don't know. I don't know what that was for. If I attack it, what does he do? Because this is, if he takes it, I can get his bishop for free. But if he moves it, then he'll just move back. I don't. Also, now that is blocking this, so I can get a way to get my rook out. I won't be able to attack this square, but I'll at least be able to get it out. And just move back. So we will do this. Might as well have two defensive things on this pawn. Also, I can now get this out. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. However, if I can protect this row, get my bishop here, and I attack that, I'm really forcing on his king, and they'll have to move back unless he provides an opening over here. So if I can I get my knight in there somehow? Yes, I can. If I move my knight up here and then here, I'll be protecting that. We'll plan on that. I'll do that. Next move, I will probably move my knight up in here, unless they do something to prevent that. Or something else to distract me. Okay. What's the plan here? He can move it there and then fork these two, so I need to prevent that. But if I bait him into it, because I know he'll most likely take it. If I bait him into it while I proceed with this plan here, moving my queen or knight into this position, is that good for me? I mean, obviously I'll be in check, so I'll have to do something. I'd have to move my king. I mean, if I simply move my rook up here, that prevents it and it develops my rook just a little bit. So I think that's a decent decision. Yeah, I'll do that. And I'm thinking of a way to try and get this knight as well. May take a few trades, but that, oh, interesting. Okay. Now I don't need to worry about him moving his knight here because it's guarded by my queen. But if I don't move my bishop, he will most likely take it. Go for that trade. So we'll move it. If I move it here, is that going to be an issue? I don't think so. And if he moves his knight there, I just move it back and take his knight for free. Oh wait, I'm dumb. If he moves it there, I'm not even in check, so what am I even thinking? Huh. Ooh, he's bringing out his queen now. That could be an issue. But that queen was protecting this bishop, so maybe I should try and do something with that. If I try and attack his knight, he'll probably move it, because he most likely doesn't want to lose it. But he could just... no, never mind. I was going to say he could move his queen here and take that, but then I take his queen, and who wouldn't go for a bishop for a queen trade? Maybe I can bait him into doing that. Not sure what the queen being in that position would do. I would have moved the queen here. But I don't know. This whole section is pretty guarded up right now. Like all these squares. So maybe that was better to move the queen there. I do need to watch my time though. Make a little quicker moves. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I should have thought of that. I could do a bishop trade. But then he takes, and that puts him in a quite good position. So, but what was that bishop guarding? That was, It was guarding this square, wasn't it? So if I go here, that doesn't really do anything for me though. I need to be careful here because this is unguarded, and so is this. So that is definitely not good. I should probably move one of those pieces. Let's see here. Oh, that would be a bad move. He'd just take it. Yeah, this really is not looking good. Can I go here? I think so. Yeah, I can. I'll do that. think I'm gonna lose this, but I'll see if I can pull out something. I'm planning on... Oh. Never mind. Sick. Oh, man. My brain hurts. I'll just move back here. Whatever. I need to bring more pieces out. I've been working with, like, nothing this entire game, and that was a mistake. Really wants my queen. And I find that quite annoying. Can't move there because it's the rook, or the knight is protecting it. Can't move there because the rook's there. Can't stay here because obviously that. If I move there, there's that protecting it. There. Bad, bad, bad. Here. Knight. Here, rook. Here, bishop. Here, knight. Here, pawn. The only place I can go is there. If I don't want to lose my queen. Interesting move. If I move all the way back here, I can put him in check, and then he can move either there or there. Now, I don't know what good that'll do me. I should really just try and get something out of this, though. I should not move this here because then he takes that. Right now, my queen is protecting it. I don't know. We'll do... Oh, I'm in check. I didn't even realize. So... if I move here with my king, he moves that. Let's discover check. I don't know. We'll do that. I don't even care anymore. I'm gonna lose. He also has almost double the time that I have. But if he... Oh. Okay. Interesting. That was a decent trade for him. The rook for a knight. But he'd be dumb to take the queen for bishop trade, so he's not going to do that. I mean, he would have more pieces, but... Now, if that bishop wasn't there, I would have been in trouble, because that rook would have been protecting that. I would have lost my queen as well. And then he would have lost his rook, unless the bishop was there. But if the bishop was there, I would take it. So, I mean, should I go for the queen for queen trade? Because at this point, he'll have 2 bishops, knight, 2 rooks. And I will have 2 bishops, knight, 1 rook. I'd only be 5 points behind. Well, minus all my pawns. I don't think I should do that. I think my queen is my strongest ally at this point. What if I try and scare his rook? Because that's really annoying being there, because I have not been able to take this knight for a very, very long time just because of this rook. Also, if I'm able to get this knight, it also attacks his rook. He could move his knight there, though. What? He went for the trade? Okay. Interesting. Maybe he saw that coming and just didn't want me to attack his knight and rook, so he just went for it. Or he's just wanting to do a bunch of trades right now. I should do this because that blocks the pawn from moving. My queen or king is not in a good position at all right now. So yeah, if he keeps putting me in check, I'll just have to do something about it. But if he doesn't, then I need to bring out my other pieces and somehow get my king protected by them. I don't know why he keeps protecting this pawn. It's protected by this knight. What was that for? That literally just impedes this rook from moving up into this area over here. I'm gonna do this. I'm planning on moving my pawn forward, and instead of him just taking the pawn with his knight, he can't, unless he wants to do a trade for a pawn for a knight, which would be not great for him. I will be attacking his rook, but this is left open right now. So if I move this pawn up here, he can take that and I'll take that, and then he'll take the bishop with his rook, and then I'm screwed. So it's quite hard to get out of this position, this bad position that I put myself in. Okay, he's providing himself an escape, which is, I guess, it's smart. But he probably could have done a lot more. Well, if I just simply do that, and that protects the pawn. I need to watch this pawn, though, because if he gets it over here, oh boy, he's in for a treat. Oh, they disconnected. Is this my only chance of winning? They're back. Oh, they're gone again. Whatever. I need to pay attention, not waste a bunch of time. I'm doing this, right? Do I win if they disconnect? I need to really plan out what's gonna happen here. I don't know. I'm not that great at chess, so I can't really see all these different moves in my head or anything. But I know I want to. He's probably gonna move his rook, most likely. So if he moves it back, oh, okay. Rook for bishop. If I take, then I'm in check. Ooh, that's actually not good at all, because then I lose my other rook. Haha. I've found out your trick. There's really not much I can do here. I'll just move that forward. The problem is I want to move my rook, so we can't do that. And it's literally just a bishop for a knight trade, and then I move my king out of the way. But I can't, because it protects this pawn, which if he moves his rook here, and my rook, let's say I move my rook out of the way. He moves there, and then that pins both my knight and my bishop. So if I move my knight out of the way, he takes the bishop. I guess that still would be a trade, which honestly wouldn't be terrible at this point. So I don't know. Maybe I should just move that out of the way. Oh gosh. These pawns scare me. Oh man. I should just take. Okay, I should have my rook down here protecting this row in case of any queens that are possible for him to promote to. Okay. Do that. I need to be quicker with. I mean, I do have 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes, so I'm good. But he has 14, so, you know. Alright, that's what I was expecting. Now, if I move this out of the way, I go here. And then he takes. And it's just a rook for bishop trade. Simple as that. Does he want that, though? We'll see. Okay. Ah, that was smart. Well, no, because then it's just a knight for rook trade. What's he trying to do here? Move this pawn forward? We got plenty of pawns over here. He can move this, then I take, and then he takes. That could be a good move for him. What the? Screw it. He takes. Then what do? Can't take it with take the pawn with my king because that bishop is there. could move my rook here. I'll do that, because then that pins these two. Actually, that was a pretty decent move, because now basically all he can use is his knight, unless he wants to lose his rook. Well, oh no, never mind. He can move his rook, and then he's fine, because unless I want to do a rook for bishop trade, I lose my rook. If that pawn wasn't there, though, that would be very nice for me. So what? He's gonna move. What? Okay. Interesting move. I'm gonna do that. I don't think that was a good move. He should have just moved his rook and used what he has already. Ooh. I'll do that. Try and bait him into taking it, and then I take his rook. Okay. This is actually going fairly well. He's blundering a bit, I think. And now I do this. Ooh, I may have just freaking turned the entire turn of the game. He can't, I don't think he can protect his anything. Oh my gosh. I'm doing pretty good right now. He needs to choose what he wants to keep. I think I won. Holy crap. Who would have thought? Yeah, I just take. I'll take this. Protect that square. I was expecting that. I do that. Ooh. That is a problem. But I can check him. But then he gets a queen. Ooh, man. Ooh, boy. I need to play this out. If he moves that, I can... Oh, if I take that, then he takes that. Okay, if I move my rook here, that puts him in check. So he's got to do something about that. And then... depending on... I think that's probably the best move for me. I should have been paying more attention to these pawns, because this might be the death of me. Oh, boy. I mean, I can just keep putting him in check. Let's see, if I go here, he's in check. He can move there and get closer to me to try and threaten taking my rook. Then I move here. And then what happens? He can move there. I want to get down in this row. Okay, if I take this, he obviously promotes. And then what happens? He can move up here and check me. If I move this here, he promotes. Ah, man, I think I screwed myself here. Whatever. If I take that, he moves there. Then I move there, he promotes, I'm screwed. He should move his king here. That's what he should do, I think. Ooh, but I could just move back here, I think. What happens if I go here? What's he gonna do? Move that left pawn forward? I just need to be really careful with my moves here. I mean, this could end up in a stalemate, definitely. If I make the right moves and he makes the wrong moves. Oh boy. I'll do that. I take, he promotes. Oh, or he takes with that. Damn. I'm definitely losing here. Damn. I had some hope. I'll just do that. If I don't know. I'm trying to get down here. Oh, I'm stupid. He takes. Oh, I lost. Okay, he could have just taken my rook, and then I take his queen, and then he promotes again, and then I have nothing. But I will check him, I guess. I need to make fast moves, though, because I only have 2 minutes. Oh, I'm fucking idiot. Oh, my God. Dude, I lost. Damn it. Why did I do that? Oh, yeah. This... Well, we had a decent last part of the game, and then I screwed it up. Dang. Oh well. It was a decent game, but I definitely should have made different plays. Well, we'll get him next time.
Subscribe.